shorter just so I could upload it onto YouTube and you don't have to worry about those problems we had with my literacy fair instructions. So let's go to your dashboard, or actually let's say customize. Why won't you work? Okay. So you're going to go into, this is your dashboard. Pulls you into these things. So here's what you're going to do. You're going to have a page, and let's get rid of sample page. You don't really even need a title page. You can add a title page later if you want, but right now you're only posting current events, so there really isn't a reason for it unless you want to. You can keep the title page honestly if you want, but let's make a new one. So let's just call it current events. Alrighty, this is your page. This is where you're going to post information about your current events. This is where you're going to post your current events articles, which again we'll go over today. So you're going to publish. Okay. Let's say I go to view page. If I want to check to make sure it's working. Okay, current events is all set up. This is where people are going to be able to leave a reply. Now I want you to be able to add a new post, which will go under each page. So if you need to add a new post, you go here. It'll give you the option to put it on a specific page, I believe. So your current events, I would just put the title of the article, or maybe you have a like opening thought about it. So maybe it's like an article about I don't know, school and test scores or something. And it's like end of park question mark, or you could just put, if you wanted to, Pedro's current event. I would prefer you do this, either a question, some kind of hook, name of the article, instead of just making it Pedro's current event. But if that's what you want to do, that's what you got to do. So you just write, I'm just writing test. You go in here and you just write, I'll write whatever you want to write here. No. Okay. For when you write your current events, I would prefer, actually I'm going to make it a rule. I want you to write your blog posts in the Google Doc underneath the current event folder. And the reason I'm going to have you do this is that way, A, you'll easily be able to work on this at home if you need to do your current event from like a phone. And B, I don't know, sometimes this is EduBlogs, which is basically an educational version of WordPress. So using WordPress before, there have been times where I've written something on WordPress and then it didn't publish and the whole thing got erased. So I'd rather you write the document on the Google Doc and then copy that information and paste it into your blog posts. Okay, so let's say we're done with our post. We're going to publish it. Why didn't it let me choose where it's going? Okay. Like I said, this is a version for me. So let's see where the post is. I would like this to go underneath. Again, like I said, this is a learning process for me as well. Why can't I choose, you silly computer, where I want this to go? That seems like a feature that would be incredibly useful. I don't want it to go there though. I want it to go to this page. I wonder if you I'm sorry that this is a waste of your time. If you want to skip ahead, I'll tell you when I figure this out. Maybe I'll have like my computer have like a strobe light if you want to skip ahead. Why isn't this more user intuitive and friendly? Oh, computer's about to die. You know what? We'll play around with this later. Honestly, if you have the thing, just have your latest post anyway. It doesn't matter. It'll be there. So let's say... This is silly. Alright, so let's go to my pages. This is weird. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Alright, anyway. Recent post will come up here, so here's test. Alright, and let's say I am Tamia logging on to Eduardo's blog. Actually, that would make sense because you're only going to be logging on to people in your class. Say I'm Tamia logging on to Michael's blog. So Michael writes this great post about the E. coli breakout at Chipotle, and Tamia's, remember, you have to leave a comment. So this is where you leave a reply. So you'd be logged in as your person, and Tamia would follow the typical corporate elitist support agenda and support an organization that has essentially poisoned 47 towns with dangerous bacteria. Okay, so then this is what Tamia's reply would be. Again, it has to be 2 sentences. It can't just be like LOL, nice job there. So make it intuitive. Then you click post comment, and you'll have to post on 2 people's blogs. What will happen is today, I imagine that setting up the blogs will take a very long time. Once you set the blogs up, you will, play around with yours, edit it how you want to, and then you can start working. Next Friday, we'll spend time going over the comments again. Today's focus will be setting up the blogs. And that's my alarm. I'm supposed to be awake right now, but I already am awake. Alright, that's the end of the video. Hopefully this explains some things, and if not, oh well.